Guys, we finally have a release date for Super Mario Maker 2. It's coming out on June 28th, and this is coming real quick, and I just can't wait to get my hands on this game. To be fair, I can't stop reading about the game, and I want to talk about it all the time. I mean, this is like the 6th video I make on the game in the past couple of weeks. Isn't that proof of how excited I am for this masterpiece of a game? Today's sponsor, Amino, has the perfect thing just for me. Amino is a mobile social network featuring millions of different communities that connect people who share something in common. It's literally the perfect place to discuss anything with people that have the same interest as you. Obviously, you clicked on this Mario Maker video, so I can assume that you're a Mario fan. Well, it turns out there is a Mario community full of fans like us that share stories, fan arts, and talk about Mario Maker news. You can join them easily by clicking the link in the description below to download Amino for free. Once you have Amino installed, just search for Mario and you'll find the community right there. You can also find me there by searching for my username, Nicobbq. There's actually a couple of ideas I had for things I want in Super Mario Maker 2 that I just couldn't put in my previous videos. So I made a very interesting post on the Mario Amino featuring those ideas that didn't appear in the videos. You should definitely check it out by downloading the app today by clicking the link in the description, and make sure to leave a comment on my post, will ya? Thanks to Amino for sponsoring this video and supporting me as a creator. Alright, I'm Nico, and here are 10 themes that need to be in Super Mario Maker 2. I'm gonna be honest with you, I like levels with lava. I like the constant danger of instantly losing a life if I mess up a jump and fall down in the lava. And while castles were a great way of providing this stressful environment, I feel like Mario games have an even better way of providing a hot lava environment, and I name the Volcano theme. There were a couple of volcano levels in Super Mario World featuring this lava dinosaur enemy, but the true volcano levels have to be the ones from the new Super Mario Bros. Franchise. You know, World 8 in Mario Wii or Peach's Castle in Mario U. Those levels that are filled with lava, and usually they also feature lava rocks being shot from the background, forcing you to watch out for what might come from above as you play the levels. There's even those levels that take place inside the volcano itself, and you know what? That's even better. Can we have both, please? Next up on the list of course themes I'd like to see, the mountain theme. It has been a staple of the new Super Mario Bros. Franchise, and I'm actually glad this theme is there to stay. Basically, it is made out of lots of rocks and usually takes place on high cliffs. Some variation of this theme include those rocky walls that you can climb on, which is pretty cool. There's also those narrow platforms where Mario sidles past obstacles. These levels usually contain chains that Mario swings on, which is pretty cool and all, and to my knowledge hasn't been added to Mario Maker and isn't confirmed to be yet. So let's go, a new theme and a new item. Make it happen, Nintendo. Alright, World 8 in Super Mario Bros. 3 was one of my favorite worlds ever. It was spooky, it had lava, the theme music was amazing, but mostly it started with those very spooky tank levels. You know, those auto-scrolling levels where you had to make your way through lots of tanks shooting bombs, cannons, and even bullet bills? Well, these levels were also there in Super Mario 3D World, and they introduced the cannon box to fit the theme better. So now, I'd like to have those tank levels available as a theme in Super Mario Maker 2. And if you remember correctly, there was also a similar level that took place in a boat in this world. So hear me out. What if we could choose to place lava, or water, or ground, or anything anywhere we want in Mario Maker 2? Then we could create a tank theme and a boat theme using the classic airship theme that's already present in the first game. I think that could work, don't you? Look, it's a fact that some type of worlds appear in every Mario games ever, and one of them is the ice world, or snow world or winter world, the one with snow and ice. The original Super Mario Maker did have ice blocks that you can put around and it would make Mario slide all over the place. That's cool and everything, but placing ice blocks in a summer theme level is pretty lame, to be honest. Now, I'd really love to have an Ice World theme that would take place in a very cold place, with snow falling down and everything. I also wouldn't mind having a couple of colder enemies to fit that theme, but you know, let's not push it. I just want to be able to create ice levels where players slide around, and you know, I'd also like to have the ability to place those little annoying icicles that all of those levels usually have. They are super annoying and sliding is super tedious. I need both of those things for my levels, come on. Snow theme is pretty cool, but it's May right now, and Mario Maker 2 is coming out in June, so I mean it's time to prepare for summertime, and the best way to do that is to add the beach theme. This theme features some water, but it's usually not very deep. Sometimes it does feature those little huts that usually contain coins, but mostly it has those little crab enemies throwing rocks at you and those amazing water geysers. It was already confirmed in the first trailer that we can expect to have water rising and lowering as we play a level, so adding this new mechanic along with the beach theme and the water geysers would provide so many cool new levels. I think Super Mario Maker 2 could prove to be Nintendo's most ambitious Mario game ever, and it's because if they give us all of the tools to make the best levels ever, then the sky's the limit. One of my favorite worlds in New Super Mario Bros. U was the Soda Jungle, and to be fair, I was kinda disappointed that I wasn't able to make jungle levels of my own. The jungle/forest theme is one that I really like having in the sequel, because a lot of levels in those themes are super cool and original. I mean, remember the Dory level in New Super Mario Bros., which was full of poison water you couldn't touch, but thankfully Dory was there to help you? That was pretty cool. Super Mario World also had a forest of its own, and the levels there were also really dope in that game. So you know, I think Super Mario Maker 2 really needs to give us the option to create those forest/jungle levels. Oh, and can we get the swinging vines while we're at it? They'd fit perfectly in this new theme and would allow us to create some very scary levels with very precise jumps. There is a theme that has only appeared in New Super Mario Bros. DS and New Super Mario Bros. Wii, and never came back again, to my biggest disappointment. Remember those sewer levels where you had to ground pound those manholes to move on to the next part? You know, those levels where you needed to hit P-switches in order to make the water level rise to get to the next part? Nah, you don't really remember them, do you? Well, it's a shame because these levels were pretty solid. They're usually made out of very narrow paths and feature lots of pipes to guide you through the stage. The DS version also features those one-way doors which could only be opened from one side, and while this is no longer needed because we can actually achieve the same results with those blocks over there, it's still pretty neat to see features being built for a very specific level or theme. So bring back the sewer world and I'll be happy. Here's the thing. Cloud is in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. So why can't we have clouds in Super Mario Maker 2? Alright, terrible joke aside, there have been a couple of levels taking place above the clouds throughout Mario's history, sometimes acting as a secret area meant to collect gross coins, and sometimes full-fledged levels. And to be fair, since we can add wings to pretty much everything in Super Mario Maker, it is a tragedy that there wasn't a sky theme to go with those wings. So hopefully this grave mistake will be fixed in Super Mario Maker 2, and especially if we're actually getting vertical levels in that sequel. Then we absolutely need a level where you go up in the clouds. Vertical levels. We need them. And no, this 3 seconds clip is not enough proof that they are confirmed in my opinion, but I still want them as bad as you guys do. But if we are getting vertical levels, we most definitely need the one theme that was meant for them, and I name the Tower theme. The new Super Mario Bros. Series has made it clear. The Tower theme is made for levels where you start down at the bottom and you make your way to the top. Now you might say that the castle theme could do the trick, but no. Towers in the new Super Mario Bros. Franchise have so many variants, it's crazy. You do have your typical tower, but sometimes the tower is completely filled with water, other times it's super cold and features those giant icicles falling from above, some features those big elevator platforms, but I'm getting sidetracked here. My point is that we need them because they're actually very different from castles, as they usually never feature lava and they usually force you to climb up. You rarely go from left to right in those towers. I already mentioned earlier in the list that I love the Soda Jungle World from New Super Mario Bros. U. And there's a good reason for that. Sure, it's happening in a jungle/forest theme, but go down this path and you'll soon notice the music will change. And so does the environment. It's no longer a peaceful forest full of lively creatures and cheerful music. But wait until you enter this stage. Whoa, now that's a change of scenery. I don't know what to call this theme, so let's go with Dark World. The Dark World is a mix of a ghost house and a jungle. It features this background that looks like it was painted on a canvas. You can see the moon, some spooky clouds, some scary trees, and there's this infinite spiral of doom when going down that pipe. But obviously, what everybody remembers is that painting of Bowser once you reach the end of the level. Now that is pretty spooky. To be fair, this Dark World theme doesn't have to be its proper theme, but it could be a variation on the classic Ghost House theme. I always want more options, and this theme is just so good. We actually need more of it. Hey, thanks a lot for watching this video, guys. If you enjoyed it, make sure to hit the subscribe button, and you can give it a like to show me that you really liked it. In the meantime, I have lots of other Super Mario Maker 2 videos that might interest you, so tap the cards on screen right now to watch one of them. Alright, I'll see you in the next one.